Breaking silence on reports of Chief Minister Nltv's grilling by Enforcement Directorate in connection to the non-existent High Court. Chief Minister's office on Friday denying the development calls the news fake. CMO further states action initiated against those responsible for reckless dissemination of the fake news. In the light of alleged questioning of Chief Minister by ED taking a jibe on Rio, Rising People's Party calls CM a prisoner of BJP, which will have intense ramifications for the state. Party further claims given the aggressive pursuance of the case by ED, CM and 10 other NDPP MLAs joining BJP cannot be ruled out either. With an aim to educate and aware women on self-hygiene and HIV prevention, Tobu Town Baptist Women Department organizes seminar at Tobu Town Baptist Church. About 300 women from Tobu Town attend seminar where they were made aware about its causes and preventions of HIV and AIDS. Newly built Sanctum Tilla Village Gate inaugurated by Chief Engineer of PHED Sanitation and WSSO Kohima and Satrichem Sanctum at Sanctum Tilla Gate and Council Hall. Notably, construction of the gate began on 6th June 2022 and completed on 13th October. Welcome to Nltv. You're watching Nltv News Now. I am Yashira and now the news in detail. The Chief Minister's office on Friday issued a statement calling the news item carried by a leading national daily a fake news, wherein it reported that the Enforcement Directorate had questioned Chief Minister Nltv in connection with the non-existent High Court for several hours in a military facility at Rangapahar in Dimapur. The CMO termed the news fake, which was circulating through various media and social media platforms. Furthermore, the CMO clarified that the Chief Minister was never called by ED in connection with any matter connected to the High Court. The release also stated that it was unfortunate that such false and baseless allegations were being made without verification, primarily to the cause loss and injury to the reputation of the Chief Minister. Meanwhile, it said that action in accordance with law was being initiated against those concerned and responsible for reckless dissemination of the fake news, while it also added that the department concerned would clarify other aspects of the news item. In the light of the recent alleged questioning of Chief Minister Nltv by ED in Rangapahar Army Base, the Rising People's Party on Friday through a release said that Rio is now a prisoner of the BJP that will have intense ramifications for the state. The RPP further mentioned that despite the NDPP table thumping and denial that the Enforcement Directorate questioned Chief Minister Nltv, the Rising People's Party has maintained that the alleged interrogation is not the last and that they expect more grilling in the days to come. Furthermore, citing newspaper reports that the army has declined the comment, the RPP stated that the lack of comment itself is an indication that something is fishy. Meanwhile, the party also stated that several months back, the ED first interrogated 5 close confidants of CM Rio, while one of whom was the personal assistant to the Chief Minister. RPP also claimed that ED is also vigorously chasing to 10 NDPP seating MLAs, whereby reportedly these 10 MLAs may strike a bargain with the BJP to join the party. It further claimed that given the aggressive pursuance of the case by the ED, the Chief Minister too joining the BJP cannot be ruled out either. Meanwhile, the party added that the NDPP is a precarious position and there's absolutely nothing that can the party do. President of India, Draupadi Murmu, flagged off the first direct passenger train service connecting Nagaland and Meghalaya on Friday in order to improve connectivity in the northeastern region. The Northeast Frontier Railway had extended the services of Guwahati-Lamding-Guwahati Express up to Shukhovi in Nagaland and Mandipathar in Meghalaya. The NFR informed that the train service will boost the interstate connectivity in the region, fulfilling long-pending demand of the people of both the states. It is to be mentioned that Mandipathar is only railway station in Meghalaya, while Shukhovi is the second railway station in Nagaland to get train connectivity after a gap of more than 100 years. The President also laid the foundation stone of a modern cargo-cum-coaching terminal at Agstori station virtually from Srimanta Shankardev Kalakshetra, Guwahati on Friday. With an aim to educate women on self-hygiene and to aware them on HIV prevention and its causes, a women's seminar was organized by Tobutown Baptist Women Department at Tobutown Baptist Church on Saturday. During the program, the topic on HIV/AIDS was shared by Medical Officer CHC Tobu, Dr. A.P. Lembwang, whereby he said that women need to take care of themselves first and later teach the younger girls about its causes and prevention. He also advised the women to feel free in sharing their problems with the medical staff at all the times. Meanwhile, during the second session, BDO Tobu W. Moba shared about the importance of climate change due to various man-made issues. He also advised how to conserve water and opt for settled agriculture instead of shifting cultivation. He further asserted that one should follow the modern technique of farming as the climate is the same like before. Notably, a total of 300 women from Tobu town area attended the seminar.
Nah, it's their own choice. If and post is consumer. No, itu mana activist consumer. Actually, dari itu, if sustain punya jalan. Nah itu cara untuk semua panik. Jadi consumer. Taste will be nah negara probably India. Pre-taste consumer. Mana sih dulu sih pak? Itu jadi taste pura bicara negatif aja. Sih pak. Positif aja. Itu consumer. Treatment start. Pre-test, post-test.
The Sanctum Tilla village gate was inaugurated by the Chief Engineer of PHED Sanitation and Water and Sanitation and Support Organization Kohima and Satwicham Sanctum at Sanctum Tilla Gate and Council Hall on Saturday. Notably, a short program was held at the Council Hall where all the officers, bona fide citizens, church members and other invitees attended the program. Furthermore, during the program, the special guest in his speech told that the people there should be a meaning to constructing and inaugurating the gate. He said that everyone living in the village should have trust, unity and cooperation among themselves. Meanwhile, the council chairman, while speaking to Nltv, said that construction of the gate started on 6th June 2022 and completed on 13th October 2022.
itu juga lagi. Kalau kali isor bulan nana namde mangala mata rakina itu kulis. Aji isor laga kota bra itu kulis. Olive tal laga atat tu ikki aside. Saba sabi ekta aside. Aji kan mangala mata hali rakina get khula kusi laga get khula do meaning thaki. Aji amahan prathana loigina amahan laga bhuban ke prathana loigina gate khula do meaning thakibo amar sangdam dila ido akede manogon sangdam dila mata nai sangdam dila bole oh ido ranga bardo ido pushide amar sangdam dila posti khan ido munde bukhibi aro khisa.
All the cable TV operators and telecom service providers in Dimapur have been informed that their cables on electric poles owned by the Department of Nagaland will be removed without further notice. Executive Engineer of Dimapur Electrical Division Y. Akito Sema stated that the cables are hampering the progress of work in shifting of existing 11 kilowatt lines and LT distribution network to the newly constructed trunk lines in and around Dimapur town. Sema further requested concerned people to coordinate with the concerned sub-divisional officer at PWD Junction, Burma Camp powerhouses and behind DC office for further clarification. Kohima Town Christian Revival Church Youth Fellowship held a two-day fierce open badminton tournament in collaboration with Nagaland Badminton Association at Grand Vista Arena in Marima on Friday. Advisor of Nagaland Khadi and Village Industries Board, Dr. Nepfizo Keditsu, as a guest of honor, expressed happiness for organizing such event and further congratulated all the players and urged them to focus on the discipline they had chosen. It is to be mentioned that a total of 124 players registered to take part in the 7 categories, which included beginners, amateur men, 40+ men's doubles and open category men's doubles and mixed doubles. The 9th edition of Pochuri Black Day Memorial Cup 2022 came to an end on October 14, where Guchu FC 4 emerged as the champions by defeating Kumyasu FC by 1-0. The match was held at Maluri town and the winning goal was scored by Rachitu Zuru. It is to be mentioned that around 11 teams participated in this event, where Tarep of Shiloi Sporting Club with 7 goals received the highest score award. Tuwosu of Kimyusu FC was named as the best defender, and Witsutsi Foji also from Kumyusu FC was named as the best goalkeeper. Notably, a solidarity note was convened by the Vice President of Naga Students Federation, Atokiho Sumi. Under the Election Commission of India, the International Institute of Democracy and Election Management organized a virtual training program on Friday. The program was held for police officers with regard to the forthcoming general election to the Legislative Assembly of Nagaland, Meghalaya and Tripura. It is to be mentioned that various topics were covered during the training session, including categorization of polling booths and vulnerability assessment, security arrangements for pre-poll, polling day and post-poll period, and many more. Around 20 police officers, including Inspector General of Police of Nagaland, Deputy Inspector General of Police of Kohima, along with many others, attended the training program. Moreover, the Chief Electoral Officer of Nagaland stated that the police officers will act as state-level master trainers of resource person for down-the-line training in their respective states. On Friday, Lulu Ninu from Minister Hill Higher Secondary School of Kohima emerged as the champion of the 9th edition of Nagaland Spelling Bee Championship 2022. Ninu won a cash prize of Rs 60,000 along with a trophy and citation. It is to be mentioned that the two-day championship was organized by Fountain Club Kohima in collaboration with State Council of Educational Research and Training of Nagaland at Regional Center of Excellence for Music and Performing Arts of Jotsoma under the theme The Learning Edge. Amid the ongoing Arunachal Pradesh Public Service Commission paper leak case, a special law will be enacted in order to stop further paper leaks in the APPSC exams. Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Pema Khandu, on Friday said that a special law will be tabled in the next assembly session for the APPSC regarding the recent paper leakage case and other earlier fiascos. The announcement from CM Khandu came following the report submitted by an inquiry committee that had been formed to probe the case. CM Khandu further added that Union Law Minister Kiren Rijiju is also following the situation and said that if the CBI takes up the case, it will not only investigate the present fiasco but also all the exams conducted by the APPSC in the past. Furthermore, APPSC Chairman Nipo Nabam has resigned from the post amid the intense pressure from students' organizations. Notably, paper leak case was brought into light by a candidate of APPSC examination, Gyamar Padung, who filed a police complaint in the Itanagar police station over suspicion of examination paper leak on August 29. The fight against illegal drug trafficking continues in Northeast as Mizoram police on Friday seized 6.836 kgs of heroin from Champhal district of Mizoram. Police have apprehended one person named Lalau Puya, hailing from Vengsang in Champhai district. Mizoram police launched an operation based on specific inputs and intercepted a vehicle where the drugs were being transported. The drugs were concealed in 500 soap boxes and are worth Rs 34.18 crores in the international market. More than 40 tourists were rescued from the Dudhsagar waterfalls in South Goa on Friday after a cable bridge collapsed due to heavy rainfall. It is to be mentioned that the incident occurred due to turning of crossing bridge, where water level increased due to heavy rainfall. Notably, River Lifesaver rescued all the tourists. Defence Minister on Friday launched Ma Bharati Ke Saput website for contribution to the Armed Forces Battle Casualties Welfare Fund and appealed people to contribute to the fund. The event was organised at National War Memorial Complex in New Delhi. As informed by Defence Ministry, Armed Forces Battle Casualties Welfare Fund is a service fund which is utilised to grant immediate financial assistance to families of departed soldiers, sailors and airmen. The website will enable the people to contribute directly to the fund, and a certificate of online contribution will also be downloaded. The minister also commended that armed forces for protecting and sovereignty, unity and integrity of the country by responding to threats such as wars and cross-border terror activities with courage and promptness. The event was attended by Chief of Defence Staff General Anil Chauhan, Chief of Air Staff Marshal V.R. Chaudhary, Chief of Army Staff General Manoj Pandey and several other officials. Prime Minister Narendra Modi attended the inaugural session of All India Conference of Law Ministers and Law Secretaries via video conferencing on Saturday. The two-day conference has been hosted by the Ministry of Law and Justice at Ekta Nagar in Gujarat. The main objective of the conference was to provide common forum for the policy makers to discuss issues related to Indian legal and judicial system. Addressing the inaugural session, PM Modi opined that law should be written in simple and regional forms so that the new legislation can be understood by everyone. PM Modi remarked that India should remove all regressing colonial laws in order to progress. PM Modi also informed that technology has become an integral part of the judicial system in India, and the digital innovations in legal services like virtual hearing, e-filing and also the newly launched 5G services would further strengthen the law and system in the country. External Minister S. Jaishankar is on a two-day official trip to Egypt on Saturday for his bilateral visit, which is scheduled to take place from October 15 to 16. Following the meeting with dignitaries on Saturday, the minister held meeting with eminent personalities and discussed the foreign policies and thanked them for their support in regional and global politics. The minister during the visit will discuss a range of bilateral, regional and international issues of mutual interest with Foreign Minister Sameh Chokri and will also interact with Indian and Egyptian business community. The minister's visit to Egypt will provide an opportunity to deepen cooperation and explore new initiatives in bilateral partnership. Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam on Saturday staged a protest against the Parliamentary Committee's recommendation to make Hindi the medium of instruction in the Central Educational Institutes. DMK Youth Secretary and Chief Minister M.K. Stalin's son, Udhay Anidhi Stalin, along with other leaders, staged a protest against the Parliamentary Committee's recommendation. The DMK's protest came after Tamil Nadu Chief Minister and DMK Chief M.K. Stalin wrote to the central government and warned against the imposition of the Hindi language. In the letter, Stalin requested the centre to not force another language war by introducing Hindi and staged the protest.
ஒன்றிய பாசிச பாஜக அரசை கண்டித்து போல முன்னாடி மாதிரி இங்க நடந்து கொண்டிருப்பது அதிமுக ஆட்சி அல்ல. எங்கள் அண்ணன் உதயநிதி வீரமிக்க தலைமையிலே வன்மையாக கண்டிக்கிறோம். பதில் சொல்லு தலைப்போடு எங்கள் இன்ப in the Tamil Nadu.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday chaired a meeting of the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research Society in New Delhi. Notably, Science and Technology Minister Jitendra Singh, along with Union Minister Piyush Goyal, besides several secretaries, including those of science-related ministries, participated in the meeting. Earlier, Singh had said this was the third year of the CSIR Society, and the meeting was of special significance as it marked 80 years of the establishment of the Council. Furthermore, about the agenda of the meeting, Singh had said a presentation on the various activities of the CSIR would be made before the Prime Minister, and his suggestions would be sought on the way forward. India has slipped further down by 6 notches to rank 107 on the Global Hunger Index 2022. Currently, India is ranked at 106th position out of 121 countries, and India's child wasting rate is 19.3%, which is highest in the world apparently. Meanwhile, India ranks lower than its neighboring countries like Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Nepal and Myanmar. In terms of Global Hunger Index and war-torn country, Afghanistan ranks higher than India. Notably, India was ranked at 101 out of 116 countries in 2021. Global Hunger Index is a method used in measuring and tracking hunger globally, as well as by region and by country. United States President Joe Biden described Pakistan as one of the most dangerous nations in the world, which holds nuclear weapons without any cohesion. Biden made the remarks at a Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee reception in Los Angeles on Friday. While talking about U.S. foreign policy with regards to China and Russia, Biden's remarks could be seen as a warning to Pak, as Shehbaz Sharif's government is already putting immense efforts to improve ties with the U.S. Notably, U.S. released a key policy document on Wednesday and underlined the threat posed by both China and Russia. The policy document highlighted the competition from China and Chinese increasing global power. Meanwhile, on the Russia-Ukraine conflicts, the document stated Russia's imperialist foreign policy turned a full-scale invasion of Ukraine in order to topple its government. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.
अरे तूने अभी तक कुछ किया ही नहीं।
अरे ये तो लो क्वालिटी टंकी है।
होशियारी मत दिखाओ, दुकानदार ने 5 साल की गारंटी दी है।
अरे 5 साल छोड़िए, इसका पानी पियेंगे ना तो बहुत जल्दी हम लोग पहुंचेंगे। अंदर का सरफेस प्लेन, स्मूथ और प्योर व्हाइट भी नहीं है। आप एक काम क्यों नहीं करते, निप्को ताज का एक टंकी लगा लीजिए।
लेक्चर बंद करो, लगाओ।
मरने दो बुड्ढे को, मेरा क्या जाता है।